We're at Neil's house, the Kwan residence today. We're about to test the naakGrid, the microgrid, home microgrid. We have 13 kilowatt hours of Discover batteries running here. We've got the naakPack microgrid controller. We've got an automatic transfer switch and the Solarc inverter. We're feeding 5 kilowatt of PV, 13 kilowatt hour battery, and we've got an essential loads panel. So everything running in this panel is going to run off the battery when we lose the grid power. And so Alex is going to turn off the grid power, and we're going to see how long it takes for the battery to kick in, and see if we lose how long those lights get turned off for. Right now, before we turn this thing on, we got 3.58 kilowatts of PV coming in. We're actually exporting 2.5 kilowatts to the grid. The home is consuming 0.5 kilowatt off of the essential loads panel, and the battery is consuming or being charged by 0.17 kilowatts. So just the batteries are almost full. So when the grid goes out, we should see the home run from the solar and the battery. So Alex, go ahead and click the switch. Let me know when you click it. We'll watch the lights and see how long this takes. Okay, heard it click. And so that micro flash happened. So we see there's nothing coming from the grid anymore. We're still feeding the same amount of power to the loads, and now the energy is coming from the battery into the home. And so the solar and the battery are providing all the power, and the solar has reduced its capacity to just match whatever's being used. So we're off grid. We're going to check and see. You'll see on the stove there that the clock didn't even change. So that was glitch-free backup, and it happened so fast that you didn't even, milliseconds, you didn't have to set the clocks again. So truly successful, glitch-free home microgrid here. Alex, go ahead and turn the power back on, and you'll see everything switch again. So we're checking the light here. Okay, power's on. So we'll see here. It'll take a second.
Right.
So now you'll see that we're charging the battery again. The power is still coming from the grid. I'm sorry, from the solar, and we're feeding the loads off of the solar alone. So now we're taking the solar, we're feeding the loads in the whole home panel here, and we're charging the battery. So we're not even using anything from the utility right now. So super successful.